great to see such an open and competitive championship, but look, I don't think that we dwell too much on the Kilkenny, victory. It was kind of straight back in and back to the drawing board and, march on and I suppose do what we want to do, and that's to ultimately win. You don't set out your stall at the start of the year to beat a particular county, you set out to win every game, and look, unfortunately we didn't win our first day out against Cork, but our ambition hasn't changed since then. Look, I think that all the teams that are left in the championship to date have a very kind of similar objective, and that's to go on and win Liam McCarthy, and he can be very direct about it and very open and honest, but that's just the reality of every team that are here. There's 4 Munster teams left in the championship, and it goes to show how competitive Munster championship is, and Limerick are the only team out of it, and they had a very, I suppose, close fought battle with Kilkenny, so I don't think that ourselves, we were expecting a very simple game, and there's no Munster championship game that's simple, but it's very difficult because you spend, I suppose, the vast majority of your year preparing for one particular game. You know well in advance where you're playing, so yeah, look, I suppose it was a difficult defeat, but I suppose that's part and parcel of sport, and I think that when you're in a setup where Derek, inspires you to play, you just kind of take it on the chin, and you go on and you go back to training, and you try and train twice as hard the following day. So, look, it was difficult, but we got back fairly soon, and we regrouped as a team, and we got back and we trained just as we did beforehand. Regardless of who you're playing, it's going to be very competitive, and it's just literally go through the process that you've after been doing over the last number of years. When you think of Wexford, you always think of passion, and they'll probably outnumber us about 3-1 when it comes to supporters on the day, but that's to be expected. But then again, they'd have a lot of success under 21 the last number of years, and they've a lot of household names like Lee and so on that are here today. But our Wexford are extremely good, and if you're bound to be good at this stage, there's only a handful of teams left in it, so you're going to be up against it regardless of who you're playing.